in Garissa constituency after experiencing logistical and technical challenges. Voting commenced today after the Commission addressed the challenges and authorizing the use of the manual register for the 569 registered voters. Results transmission of Form 34A from polling stations is ongoing, as you can see on the screens. We are now at 97.65%. We have transmitted 45,141 from 45,141 polling stations out of 46,229 polling stations. Collating and announcement of results at the constituencies, the 290 constituencies, is underway. And once the returning officers complete the process, they will physically deliver to the National Tallying Center here at Bomas Forms 34As and 34Bs. And this they will do after declaring results for Member of National Assembly and Member of County Assembly at the constituencies. And here at the National Tallying Center, the following activities will take place. 1, verification of transmitted image results of Form 34As against original Form 34As. 2, verification of constituencies Form 34Bs against their respective Form 34As. 3, collation of Form 34C and confirmation of constitutional threshold of 50% plus 1 vote and 25% of majority of counties of the candidates, declaration of presidential results, and issuance of certificate to the president-elect. So those are the activities that are lined up here at the National Tallying Center. The Commission also wishes to inform the country on the following incidents that happened in the course of yesterday and today night. 1, result Form 34A from Rukwaro Market Polling Station, Rongo Constituency, Migori County, was erroneously transmitted to the Presidential Results Portal. The Commission will await for the original Form 34A from the returning officer, validate it with the presidential agents, and thereafter replace the said image in the portal once that validation is completed. Another incident is that 2 incomplete Form 34Bs from Aina Bukoi constituency, Wasingishu County, and Saboti constituency, Trans Nzoia County, were erroneously uploaded in the Commission's portal. The returning officers for the respective constituency will upload the correct and complete Form 34Bs upon signing by the returning officer and the respective agents at the constituencies' tallying centers. So they'll be uploaded to replace the images that were incomplete and posted on the portal. Remember, results announced at the polling station are final. Results in the portal are final. The public portal results are the same results that the Commission will rely on when we are doing the tallying in the National Tallying Center. In conclusion, the law requires that the Commission undertakes verification of presidential election results and declare the president-elect within 7 days after the close of the polls. However, the Commission shall endeavor to conclude this exercise at the earliest time possible. I want to end by thanking all the Kenyans for the patience they have exercised as we undertake this important exercise. God bless you and God bless Kenya. Thank you. That's our press this afternoon. If you have any questions, you may field them. If there are no questions, we shall be here perhaps before evening to give you the progress of the exercise.
Thank you, Chairman. My name is O'Brien. I work with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. 2 questions. When you look at what we call exit data, what is the percentage of voter turnout
Ithurano cia president gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ akĩheana ndũmĩrĩri ĩgiĩ mamwe ma maũndũ marĩa makĩhanĩkĩte na mĩbango ĩrĩa ĩkĩhana nĩ agweta maũndũ maigana ũna marĩa tũgũkorwo tũkĩmarongoreria hamwe na mũthathaũri wakwa maũndũ ma kĩũteti gũkũ studio cia Bomas nĩwe Benjamin Gakuru na nĩ thutha wa twamba gũikĩria oro hanini ndũgathengie mũtambo.
TV. Tusirudi nyuma kwa mipaka na nchi kufungwa. Tusirudi kwa biashara na shule kufungwa. Kwa kutoweza kukutana. Kwa kutengana na tuwapendao. Tusirudi nyuma.
Na kuhitaji unikinge, pata chanjo.
Ili tuendelee na maisha vizuri.
Na kuhitaji unikinge, pata chanjo.
Na kuhitaji unikinge,
pata chanjo.
Na kuhitaji unikinge,
pata chanjo.
Na kuhitaji unikinge, pata chanjo.
Ili tuendeleze maisha bora kwa ajili ya wapendao, nchi yetu na usoni wetu. Kwa ajili yetu sisi sote, pata chanjo. Kaa chonjo. Kuhakikisha nchi yetu na uchumi wetu umestawi katika uwazi. Tusirudi nyuma.
Riria urahaka rangi eterera riria kwiriua tondu riria kwina wigo ni kuga rangi ni unyururukaga na ugaikara muno utekuniara. Angikorwo no nginya uhake rangi riria kwina heho haka utari na ihenya no utumire rangi uria uniaraga kahora nigetha ukahota gucokereria kuria gutanahakika wega utanahaka koti ya keri.
When it comes to all things paint, we've got you covered. We know paint. Duracoat, ask the experts.
Thengio muno ni undu wa gwitikira guthie na mbere guikara mutambo-ini wa Kameme TV tugithie na mbere na kurumanira na githurano kinene kia mwaka wa 2022 na makiria muno tukirongoreria giturwa kiria kia o president na nikio twambite hema guku ceceni-ini ya Bomas kuria nikuo ceceni nene ya utari wa kura cia giturwa giki tukwamba guthikiriria miario ya muikariri wa IEBC uria uragithie na mbere na kwaraniria na andiki ya mohoro twambe tuthie kuwe mwe kwa mwe.
Declared at the constituency. And I want to believe that is ongoing. The constituency returning officers are finalizing those declarations. And once they are done, then they bring us the results of presidential election from 34A and B. And I want to believe the people conceding at the constituency have already received their results. Also, this is a transparent process at the constituency. In fact, even at the county, all the 6 elective positions, once you have your result forms and you know what you have, perhaps that's another reason why they are conceding, because it's a very, very transparent process. So I believe it's about transparency and those candidates then being able to accept the results. If you know your results, you have the forms, your agents have given you the result forms, what would you be waiting for? And I think that's why the issue of conceding is coming in. So we would like to encourage, as a commission, we encourage those agents, please share the results with your candidates. You have received them, you have signed them, you are there at the polling station. And if you have lost the election, concede. I believe that is the way to go. Thank you. Any other question? Which numbers? You're talking about which numbers?
What I'm saying is, what I'm asking you to make a situation whereby some people are using numbers from your systems conforming to tallying even the numbers for presidential candidates. What is your message and what is your view on it?
As a commission, we have been very clear. We are saying this is a transparent process. Anybody can log in on the public portal. We have made it available to presidential agents, candidates, the media. You can log in and verify what's there. And the only assurance we are making is that the information in the public portal is the same results. The results in the public portal are the same results that the commission will use to complete this process. And that's why we have taken, we have informed you today, this afternoon, that even we're changing one single form is very, very critical, and that's why the form that was changed, or rather uploaded, the wrong form that was uploaded will have to be corrected in the presence of the agents of presidential candidates. So those are the results. You can interact with them, but please don't declare anybody a winner. It's our work to declare the winner, the winning candidate. So mine is encourage you to interact and assure Kenyans that there's no other result other than the one which is in the public portal. Yeah, thank you.
Chairman Nicholas Lelei from CAS Media Group. It's interesting that you've noted that the media is a little bit slow in tallying. Is this to say from your end that the 97.71% from your end, you've been tallying, despite the fact that we know that you are yet to get the Form 34Bs, so that it's just a waiting verification and you confirm the results that you've gotten ahead of the media? And secondly, it's about 16 or 18 hours since transmission began yesterday evening. What could have been a challenge for those who are yet to transmit now? Did you experience internet problem with the transmission issues?
Yeah, thank you. I talked about the media. You know, I also watch TV. And I talked about the media because I can see you're a little bit behind, but I'm sure you are trying your level best. The commission has gazetted the results transmission path in line with the law and the Supreme Court decision of 2017. And the law requires us to compare the images of Form 34A against the original Form 34As. And so we are not doing any tallying now until we start receiving the original Form 34As from our returning officers and the 34Bs. We expect that they'll start streaming in sometimes today, and then we shall then complete that exercise as soon as possible. The 34Bs will also be uploaded on the public portal, and I believe then the rest of those who are logging in on the portal will also be able to upload the same and compare with the 34As which are in the public portal. And as I said, the Commission has 7 days as per the Constitution to complete this exercise, but we shall undertake to finish it as soon as possible once all the returning officers bring the documents to the National Tallying Center. Thank you.
Chairperson, one final question. Ayub from Citizen TV. You have talked about the physical Form 34As, which are key ingredient in this process. So far, how many physical Form 34As have you received as the national chairperson or returning officer for the presidential elections?
Up to now, we haven't received any. We expect the arrows to start coming in by this evening or this afternoon. And we shall keep you updated. Once they come in, we shall receive them, we shall populate verify the details, and we shall then use one of these screens to start populating the constituency results for presidential candidates.
So to be clear, you have 0 Form 34As, physical Form 34As?
Well, if you want me to use the word 0, yes, we have 0. We have not received any.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you, we'll see you later.
No, just one final question.
Yes.
My name is Erin Mwange from Capital FM. In the 2 polling stations that you've cited, that the Form 34A was uploaded erroneously, what is the magnitude of erroneous? Was it that they keyed the wrong data, or the Form 34A were not signed? What are you talking about when you say they were erroneously uploaded IEBC portal?
The 34A or B?
34A in the 2 polling stations. I think one was Uriri in Homa Bay also.
Actually, 34A is just one in Uriri. Not that 34A is just one form. Yeah, what was uploaded was 35A instead of 34A. And this was done by the presiding officer in a polling station known as Rakwaro Market Polling Station, Rongo Constituency, Migori County. The instructions to the presiding officers is to start counting the presidential ballot papers first, fill Form 34A, scan it using the KIMS kit and transmit. But it appears this officer went on to count all the other ballots, and instead of transmitting Form 34A, it transmitted Form 35A, which is now in the public portal as well as our results portal. And how it happens is that the presiding officers count all the ballots for the 6 elective positions, but they are expected to start with the presidential ballot papers. And of course, having done that, all these result forms have the same QR code in that particular polling station. And we understand then he proceeded to scan and send that 5A instead of that 4A. And we are saying as a commission, we shall engage the presidential candidates when the original form comes. We compare the notes and then upload the correct form to the results portal once the returning officer brings the original Form 34A from Rakwaro Market polling station. Thank you.
Bwana Commissioner, kwa majina naitwa Emmanuel Kilongi kutoka Runinga ya Magharibi, na nitakuwa na maswali mawili. Swala la kwanza ni kuhusiana na zile kaunti, maeneo bunge na baadhi ya wodi ambazo mlisema kwamba kutakuwa na uchaguzi mdogo kutokana na utepetevu wa uchapishaji wa karatasi na habari zingine. Na kuna wapiga kura katika kaunti hizo ama maeneo hayo ambao walishiriki kwenye zoezi la uchaguzi lililokamilika hiyo jana tarehe 9, na waliwekewa wino kwenye vidole vyao kuonyesha kwamba wameshiriki kwenye uchaguzi mkuu. Je, itakuwaje siku ya uchaguzi mdogo katika maeneo hayo kwa identify such like voters ndipo sawa wapewe nafasi ya kupiga kura? Swala la pili linahusiana na uchaguzi katika eneo bunge la Kimilili County ya Bungoma, ambapo tumeona habari zikienea katika vyombo vya habari na kwenye mitandao ya kijamii kusema kwamba huenda mmoja wa wagombea katika eneo bunge hilo aliweza kumpiga mmoja wa wasaidizi wa waniaji katika eneo bunge hilo risasi na kufa. Na tumeona kwamba county commander wa eneo bunge la Kimilili ama county ya Bungoma, kamanda wa polisi, amesema kwamba wanamtafuta mgombea huyo. Je, kama atapatikana ama madai hayo yatakuwa ni ya ukweli, nyinyi kama tume ya IEBC mtachukua hatua gani kufuatia kisa hicho, maana huenda ikaathiri matokeo ya uchaguzi katika kaunti ya Bungoma? Asante.
Okay, thank you. On the issue of the ink marking, CEO, what happens? You can come and explain that. I believe the ink is marked specific parts of the body, and in that eventuality, then another part of the fingers will be chosen for that purpose. But I think the CEO can give some explanation on that. The issue of Kimilili, I've also just read in the media that there was an incident yesterday. The polling had finished. The counting will go on, the results will be announced, and the winners will be declared. Matters of murder cases is a criminal matter. That's a matter for the police, and I believe the law will take its course. The commission will, of course, does not deal with those kind of cases, and the officers who are on the ground will obviously be witnesses. And as far as the law goes, until that time an individual is convicted, then the commission will not be able to come in the criminal investigation. So we believe that justice will be done to those who are involved in that incident. Yeah, thank you. Marjan, the issue of the king.
Thank you very much. First of all, we would like to say that in identification, the default method is still going to use the KIMS kit to identify voters for those specific by-elections biometrically, use of alphanumeric, and also in the event that we don't have backups, we will still go to the physical register. You may have noted that during the election, we were actually using the left hand. So we are marking the fingers using the ink in the left hand. So when it comes to the by-election, we are going to use the right hand. So that is going to distinguish between the ink that was used in the left hand, and we'll now use the right hand to actually ink the voters who have been identified for the purpose of